Hello everyone, my name is Ivy Shi and I'm a Chinese dance teacher and also a certified Chinese dance graded exam teacher from Beijing Dance Academy. When I was in kindergarten, I have done a lot of dance performance and competition, and I received a lot of compliments from my teacher, classmates, and family. And I thought I maybe should be a dancer.
Well, I was first wanting to take it when the year before I started at my dance recital, it was being performed. And I remember I was really stressed and really nervous for one of my dances. And the dance before us was a Chinese dance, and it was so beautiful and so graceful, it calmed me right down, and that just had me sold.
And because I was too flexible, so not strong enough to control. And I remember I was in school and practicing a feet bridge. I was so easy to get down, but I couldn't get up. And my teacher just held my hip and have me get down. And once I get down, my hands reach the floor, I have to get up. And just repeat that back and forth like a lot of time.
The biggest challenge from the dance was the movement that we had to learn because it required more flexibility. So it was very frustrating if we didn't get it right.
It was hard at first because it was very new to me. A different style, a different language, different everything.
Dance is my hobby, my job, even my life. When I was little, I enjoy every moment of dancing, and dance gave me everything. After I graduate, I start teaching dance in kindergarten. I love to teach a little kids dance. It must be a cutest thing in the world. After I come to Canada, I would love to keep dancing and also want people here to know more about Chinese dance and like it. So I thought, why not just teach Chinese dance? 2.1, okay? Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 2005, I have my first performance in church for Chinese New Year ceremony. And after the performance, some parents just invite me to teach their kids Chinese dance and let them to learn more about Chinese culture. I started teaching Chinese dance in 2005 in the basement of my house. And I started with 3 students. So in 2009, my student getting taller and getting more students. So we transfer a student to Academy St. Cecile. Yeah, that's good. Okay, straight. Yeah, tall. Yeah, you can put your arm up, just right beside your ear.
I choose Ivy as a teacher. She has lots of patience, especially working with the kids and young kids. And then now, my daughters have become teenagers. Probably need lots of patience, as well. So she has lots of patience, and she's very kind. And she spends lots of time practicing with the kids, especially when the time coming closer to the performance days. So she will have add extra hours working with the girls.
We chose Ivy as a teacher by us having friends that had been to her the year before. And it just so happened she was around the block from us because she started teaching in the basement of her home. And then as the kids grew, she needed more space and she expanded where she was teaching from. And so we just kept with Ivy. She was very good to the girls and they all just kind of had been growing up with Ivy teaching them.
7, go. 1, 2, open, 10, 5, 6, jump. Okay, when you jump, put your feet together. Yeah, just make it like that. Move. Okay, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Chinese dance have like thousands of years history, mainly training technique skills, forms, and express inner feelings. To spiritless forms, that the forms is imbued with spirit.
I have done many different styles. I've done ballet, jazz, tap, modern for many, many years. They are all very different from Chinese dance, but they all have their similarities too. Where in jazz we move our hips sometimes, and we do that in Chinese dance. In ballet you stretch your feet a lot and you go on rises and you balance, and you do that in Chinese as well. So it's very, very different, but there are certain similarities that tie it together.
Chinese dance improved on how we perform and how we talk to other people, because we are able to overcome that fear and the shyness from going on the big stage with a lot of people. Other dances we've learned is hip-hop and lyrical. They're a lot different from Chinese dance because Chinese dance expresses stories, or it tells a story, and then hip-hop expresses itself.
In order to adopt their learning hobby, teaching in China is way more harsh. But in Canada, we don't put any pressure on students for their stretching training. Just tell them the right way to do and do it safely. Just let the student address themselves. I try my best to make the class more fun with the cultural and tell them the purpose of the practicing and the background story.
Ivy is a really good dance teacher. She encourages the kids and keep us motivated. And she has lots of patience with us. And I just like how the movement that she teaches us is really nice.
In past 10 years, I did a lot of dance mixed Chinese and Western dance together for the higher level student, like the Feather in the Wind, the Mermaids, and I even mixed with the African dance for the Peacock by the River. In 2015, so this year, we have one more location for more students who wants to learn Chinese dance in Dance Park.